Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Dos Cavazos here. I'm Anthony.
And Casey.
And today we're watching episode 9 of season 4 of Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Season's really ramping up.
Yeah.
Like these last few episodes have been really good, and I feel like the first few of the season kind of have been building to this now. And there's just so many things that could happen. Jimmy still hasn't gotten his license back yet, or his ability to pack.
Close.
Yeah, he's so close. Kim is dabbling in criminal law, and obviously the meth lab is only about halfway completed, as that's what Mike said in the previous episode. So there's a lot to happen if all these stories are going to come to conclusion before the end of the season, because they've only got 2 episodes left, including this one. It's really interesting to see how they're going to wrap everything up.
Yeah.
If everything's going to be wrapped up in these next 2 episodes.
Yeah. The things in this episode I'm looking forward to the most, which I don't know if they're going to touch on it or not. Definitely more about Kim and Jimmy. Does she really want to be all, like criminal kind of lawyer route? Werner, is he going to mess up again? Is Kai going to mess up? Regardless, the blame will go to Mike because he's in charge of them right now.
Yeah.
So,
well, we know at the end of the day that, Mike is still a trusted confidant of Gustavo leading into Breaking Bad. So I don't think it would screw it up too much, their relationship dynamic. I don't necessarily think they're going to have a setback in that relationship. Like, he's going to lose trust for Mike. I honestly think, if push comes to shove and, Werner or Kai screws up and Gustavo tells Mike to kill one of them, then Mike's just going to kill one of them. And he might, it might stick with him a little bit, especially if it's Werner. It'll stick with him if he has to kill him, if Gustavo makes him. Yeah. But, I don't think he'll have any reservations in doing it. All right, guys. Well, before we check out the next episode, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
All right, so let's go ahead and check out this episode. What?
Oh.
Is she, swindling them?
Possibly.
Is this a fake thing?
May I help you?
You're gonna, do something shady to get this Lubbock thing passed? Like the design?
So long story short, I think it's possible the wrong version ended up in our proposal. And I was hoping to just take a look at the approved plans to compare them, just to make sure.
Okay, but if they're wrong, you have to
Refile. Yeah, I know.
She gonna swap them?
I feel like if this is what she's doing, this is so much more high risk. I feel like this office has cameras and these plans have been seen by a lot of people.
So far, so good. I have an 8-month-old, so.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. My brother's been helping since I'm a little limited these days, driving me around and whatnot.
She's acting like Saul.
They look the same to me.
Oh, Jimmy!
Oh, the
Where's
brother.
Aiden?
He's the brother?
Lady? He's fine, but he's very hungry.
Where's Aiden?
He's fine. He's in the Wrangler.
No, why are you saying, oh, there's no kid?
I'm getting all
Child in your Jeep?
Yeah, crack the window. Just, what? Check this.
Give me the keys.
Supposed to do.
Oh, it's gonna be on there, and they're gonna take the other ones because they're match.
Yeah. Let's take this one. It's the same one. And it's gonna be different.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
What happened?
Your milk.
What?
Well, it just kind of went everywhere.
What are you talking
Dang.
No.
Really selling it.
You're going to give me your copy, and I'll trade them out.
Won't you get in trouble?
They're exactly the same. No one has to know.
I can't tell you how much this means to me, really.
Did.
Oh.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so, okay.
It was,
There was a different one in there.
She did it. Wow.
This is the type of shit I love to see, though. It's so cool, but, it's weird. Not weird when Kim does it.
Yeah.
It's just, it feels a little bit more risky.
Yeah. And the fact that Saul just, helped her.
He just walked in, hey, what's up? I cracked the window. Oh, are they checking on Hector? Is he already in the nursing home?
He doesn't have his belly yet.
¿Cómo así?
Nanas, no.
¿Quién tiene los huevos más grandes de todo Michoacán, norte, sur, este y oeste? Seguí ahí adentro.
That's his bell!
So he gave him the
Oh,
bell.
shit. It's so cool to see that. I mean, it's such a small thing, but to see the origin of it.
Regresar al mismo momento, ¿eh? Vamos, tío. Hey, why don't you, go get some Jell-O?
Oh, he wants to talk to him privately. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
People are going to be begging for the old Yule Babineau treatment.
What's that?
Our powers combined.
Captain
People
Planet.
pay $1 for us to undo a potentially life-ruining sentence.
We'll know it when we see it.
It's been a little hypocritical. Like she's cherry picking. Mm-hmm. It's like she wants to hold on to something still, like some bit of morale.
My apologies. We have a small problem.
How small?
The red light. I'll go in and check.
Oh my god.
I thought you were the demolition expert.
It's my job, Michael.
Oh my gosh.
If it goes off when he's messing with it.
I'm like really
I know.
afraid. Is that him? He's freaking out? He's freaking out.
Oh, he just noticed he has to go
he
in
has to do that? That's probably why.
Oh my god. Please don't move. Please don't
I really hope, I really hope that this doesn't happen right now. I feel like you should try to get out.
Jesus not mine.
That was really weird.
I think we're ready here,
Maybe
Michael.
you like had to get it all out. You don't let it
Was
out.
it like a panic attack thing, or was it like a...
Well, like maybe he like freaked out and didn't want to show it to them, you know, so you had to like take a minute. Better work. Don't want to be going down there again. He like notices him.
freaking out.
2, 1, now!
Oh, they were trying to block the sound. Interesting. That was smart, actually.
Yeah.
Block it with the truck sound.
Kai could supervise the work until I get back.
You're talking about flying to Germany for a weekend.
Just a quick trip.
I think he would know better.
You want to see your wife?
More than anything.
Then finish the job.
He's gonna fucking do it regardless.
He can't keep doing
Oh,
that.
well, also too, like, that's an irrational request.
We'll get you on the phone with her for an extra call.
Phone call. There you
An
go.
extra call.
We'll do it tomorrow.
I mean, they could already talk.
I mean, like, you knew what you were.
But also too, like, if you're asking to leave and then you leave your men there,
They're gonna be like, can
yeah,
we
like, what the
leave?
fuck? Can we not go?
You're not gonna like that. Like, he already messed up once. Come on, dude. You probably shouldn't be asking for
Mr. Free?
stuff like that, you know?
No, this is just like a regular staff member.
There's a man who just came in.
Oh my gosh, he's
Yeah,
gonna
he hates
lose
it,
his
doesn't
shit.
This way.
Look at the
What
look he
the
gave
hell?
Nacho.
What may I do for you, Senor
He's
Salamanca?
like, I can't control him.
Eduardo Salamanca, but you can call me Lalo. ¿Alguna vez te has puesto a pensar que ese Don Eladio es un cabrón? Que tal vez le gusta esta mala leche entre nosotros,
Are they gonna try to go against him?
mientras tus camiones son los que mueven el producto.
I am satisfied with the current arrangement.
You would be crazy to go up against Eladio.
What the heck? Okay. Then what? Is he like practicing?
He's like practicing his initial facial expression.
Well, all right, that would seem to be satisfactory.
Mr. Miguel, what does the law mean to you?
He's not gonna have a good answer. I like to break it.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not prepared for this one.
Yeah, she stumped him.
But I happened to get a job with some attorneys, and I couldn't help but think, maybe I could do that?
She's not even gonna bring up Chuck.
Our legal system is complicated, and sometimes it could feel capricious, but it's the closest thing to real justice that we've got. Helping my clients, arguing on their behalf, that's the best thing I've ever done.
Is that good? I feel like that's a good
That was
answer.
very eloquent. Was there any particular influence on your views?
The University of American Samoa.
He's not even gonna
Go
bring up.
land crabs.
I think that's what she wanted him to say was the brother.
Is he gonna
Don't
go
walk
back in
back
there?
in. Don't.
Oh my god, just like the copy store. Oh,
God,
no. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, he's still sitting there. It still might happen.
Oh, wait. Maybe he's waiting for them to leave?
Just between you and me, what did they decide?
Can't say.
You gotta be kidding me.
I feel like you hunting them down isn't gonna look good on your
Oh, you're denying me? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Mr. McGill, this is not
Okay,
the
I did
place.
everything right. Please tell me.
It was a question of sincerity.
What?
Some members of the committee found you somewhat
It was that
insincere.
one.
You're free to apply again next year.
That's so stupid. Just because that one, I bet.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna figure out a way.
He should have talked about his brother. He should have just
I
lied.
know.
Werner's still talking?
Oh, they've been saying goodbye for about 20 minutes now.
Anything of note?
They've been at it almost an hour and a half. You want me to give a 10-minute warning?
No. Let him go on as long as he wants.
I feel like instead of that helping his desire to like see his wife and kind of like buy him some time, I guess in a weird sense, I feel like it's just gonna
Made it
drive him
worse.
closer to like trying to sneak off or something.
What's he gonna
He's like trying to find like a blind spot maybe. I wonder if there's anything she could do to help. Like in questioning the decision or...
Insincere! Insincere!
Jimmy, what happened?
A goddamn year? What am I supposed to do for a whole year?
Jimmy!
Hard pass! And don't tell me I can appeal because once the board hears the word insincere, I'm screwed.
Jimmy.
How do you
Jimmy,
disprove insincere?
Please. Jimmy, just take a breath. What did they say when you talked about Chuck?
What does Chuck have to do with this? What?
Well, so you didn't even...
Why would I?
Okay, listen, we will figure this out. And yes, you will appeal.
There's just
we'll
a
appeal
rubber
this to them,
stamp.
well, we won't let them,
Get a
and we'll
rubber
find a
stamp
way
over
to
it.
make you look sincere.
Tim, I was sincere. You don't believe me?
Of course I do.
Jesus, it's right there on your face. You think I'm some kind of lowlife, some kind of asshole.
What?
Kind of lawyer guilty people hire, right?
Oh, Jimmy, that's
You
not...
look at me and you see Slippin' Jimmy.
I never said that.
Yeah, but you thought it.
You want to know why the committee called you insincere? Because you didn't mention Chuck.
Yeah, I don't think about Chuck, okay? I don't miss Chuck. Chuck was alive and now he's dead and that's that. Finito. Life goes on, so sue me. There it is again. And that's why we don't have an office.
What? No, just, do not start in on that office. I don't want to hear another word about that stupid office.
Stupid office. Okay, here we go.
Jimmy, I have been on your side since the day we met. Who comes running when you call? I have a job, but I drop everything for you. Every single time. You...
Good enough to live with, to sleep with, but God forbid you should have an office with me.
What are you I just told you
get
that...
a little bored with your life, so you come down and roll around in the dirt. Have some fun with Slippin' Jimmy.
Oh, is it fun? And maybe next time you call, I won't come.
There you go. Kick a man when he's down.
Jimmy, you are always down.
I feel like there's a way he could twist it though if he like appealed and say like, I'm still reeling from like my brother's death. I mean, he'd have to be lying, but like he could still say it's a sensitive subject.
Is he leaving? He's getting his things?
I messed it all up.
You still want to be a lawyer? Well, we can start with that.
What's going on with 6?
Oh, yeah. Dead pixels.
Wasn't there yesterday.
Had a voltage spike earlier. Camera flared for about 20 seconds, but it came right back.
A voltage spike?
He did it.
He's out.
You, let's go.
Crap. He left a note.
He left the instructions.
Now he's gonna have
How
to
the
freaking kill
fuck
him.
is he gonna get out of the country? That's so crazy. I thought it was gonna be Kai and
I
then
know.
fuck shit up. Like I get it, you miss your wife, but none of this was necessary.
Yeah, I mean, you would have been done. It was.
Yeah,
There
I mean,
was
just like
there was an end in sight, but now like your life's at risk, and maybe your wife's life. Oh my gosh.
Gustavo's gonna be so fucking pissed.
I think he's gonna want him killed.
Yeah.
You think the security guys would have called him and be like, hey, something weird happened with the cameras,
I thought it was just like, oh, it's back on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he used.
The laser. Oh. It like
fried
it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I did not expect that from him.
Yeah.
Like I thought he was gonna be one of like the good characters, had a good head on his shoulder, but
I think they made you think that it was gonna be Kai.
Yeah.
Like they made you think like, oh, look at this, like he's rough around the edges, he's pushing Mike's buttons and stuff like that. He's gonna fuck some shit up. And it was the guy who was reassuring Mike the whole time that it was going to be fine.
He just couldn't handle it. But it's just, like, I understand he misses his wife, but you knew the job you were going to do. You knew who you were working for. I mean, you don't know who you're working for, but you know what kind of person he is. Like, you've already messed up. Mike gave you a warning. Like, you could have just sucked it up and waited, you know, like...
Yeah, it's so difficult to say, like, you know, I understand, like, you miss your wife. But like you said, there's an end in sight. It's not like you're never going to see her again. Now you're putting yourself at risk and never seeing her again. Like none of this was smart at all. Like it was a horrible decision, and it's just so crazy that it was Warner who's the one who screwed up. Like it's, oh man. Season finale is the next one.
I can't even believe it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, season finale. I feel like there's a lot of stuff to wrap up. Obviously, I was gonna say Saul, but Jimmy. Got denied, and a lot of that reason was because he didn't bring up Chuck in the reinstatement process.
I think it was that one lady in particular, but I'm like, is that a biased question because you're the only one who, you know, I don't know how it works with reinstating, but like you're basing it off of your own feelings about him versus his knowledge of the law, how he would help his client, you know. But I mean, I don't know. I guess they think that that's a big deal, but.
It's so circumstantial too to like say like, oh, being insincere.
Yeah, like you're deciding I'm insincere. I think that you're insincere for thinking I'm insincere. You know, like come on.
It's very difficult to say, but I mean, it seems like they're gonna fight it, and Kim's probably gonna help them, just like she always does.
She always comes to his rescue.
I swear, every time like they get into shit or anything happens, I feel like it could go one of two ways. I feel like obviously a lot of stuff has gone in their favor, and they've got through shit together. But like, man, I always am scared that it's gonna blow up their relationship. Yeah. Like, what's gonna be that last little thing that blows it up for them? Because obviously we know that they weren't. Actually, we don't necessarily know that they weren't together in Breaking Bad. They just never showed her. But I mean. It would serve the reason that, you know, they had a falling out at some point. Hopefully she's not dead. That's my greatest fear. I don't want her or Nacho to be dead. Yeah. Like, I love those two characters. And, like, there are some of my favorite parts that were integrated into Better Call Saul that are just, you know, characters that are part of the Breaking Bad universe. That, you know, that weren't a part of Breaking Bad. And I just think they're just, like, excellent additions. So I don't want them to die, but, you know, Breaking Bad and Better Call, you know, they have a history of not necessarily giving you exactly what you want. So, but no, it's super exciting. I'm very much looking forward to the next episode, the finale, and we're almost caught up. We're almost like
we've been like trying so hard to catch up.
Yeah. In the next couple of weeks, we'll be caught up, and we'll be doing these episodes as they're airing in season 5. Definitely be caught up before the season finale for sure. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.